Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me once again. Today, I want to tell you something that has shaken the Turkish entertainment world and placed Can Yaman at the center of an emotional storm few could have imagined. Behind the photos, the fame, and the appearance of an intense relationship, there was a truth he did not see, and that now follows him. For months, Can let himself be carried away by the dazzling energy of Sara, a woman surrounded by a past full of shadows and silence. While he lived a disciplined, orderly life dedicated to his work, she moved through endless parties, boundaryless environments, and a freedom that hid deep wounds. Many already whispered that her story had gaps hard to ignore: dangerous friendships, impulsive decisions, and an accusation that has stained her name for years. An accusation involving the possible abandonment of a child. She never clarified it. She always kept the matter shrouded in mystery. And today, that shadow has returned. For Can, who entered this relationship seeking peace and companionship, reality was very different. What began as passion turned into a power struggle, a series of arguments, jealousy, and demands that weakened him. While Sara's career soared thanks to media exposure, he sank into doubts, criticism, and postponed projects. The image of the strong, confident actor, loved by millions, began to crack. Photos of Can walking alone, his gaze empty, said more than any statement could. But the hardest blow came recently, when a new detail about Sara's past surfaced: the possible existence of a child she may have left behind years ago. The man identified as the father broke his silence with a sentence that struck directly at Can's heart. One can run from their story, but the truth always returns. This comment, clearly directed at Sara, left the actor in complete confusion. He, who had always relied on honesty and discipline, now finds himself torn between two paths: continuing a relationship that consumes him, or reclaiming his essence and returning to the life he built through hard work. Meanwhile, Sara seems to be moving in a very different direction. Her name is everywhere. She receives new offers, appears at events, and enjoys the fame this relationship has brought her. Her silence regarding the accusations no longer sounds like innocence, but like an attempt to protect herself from a past that refuses to disappear. Today, the question everyone is asking is simple yet painful. Will Can Yaman be able to break this bond before it destroys him completely? No one knows, but what is certain is that the darkness of Sara's past threatens not only her future, but his as well. And when the truth finally comes to light, it can change a person's life forever. Lately, I can't help but feel deep concern for the situation Can Yaman is in. Sometimes, I wonder if he truly understands the environment he is surrounded by and the people close to him. I see in him a man with enormous potential, a solid career, and a charisma that few possess. Yet I also see him trapped in dynamics that do him no good. There are behaviors around him that seem dark, manipulative, as if someone wanted to turn him into an emotional puppet. And honestly, I don't think Can deserves to carry the weight of people who push him away from what he really is: a strong, disciplined man with an impeccable international career. It shocks me how some approach him proclaiming a sort of emotional possession, as if Can were an object to claim or store away. That attitude is not only toxic, but deeply disrespectful. A man like him does not need to be treated like a child to be fed or protected. He needs people who respect him, who lift him up, who don't use his name to fill their own voids. And it is sad to see how some even use their own children as excuses, while their actions show no coherence. All this creates emotional chaos, confusion, and a public image he does not deserve. That is why, when the possibility of reconnecting with Demet is mentioned, I understand it perfectly. Not because she is perfect, but because she carries a different energy, more balanced, more mature, more stable. In many ways, she has an emotional intelligence that surpasses his, and that would undoubtedly benefit him. With her, there was no theatrics, no empty scandals, no darkness like the one surrounding the present. I don't know if they will get back together, nor is it my place to wish for it. But I do believe Ken must surround himself again with people who contribute positively to his life, not those who consume him, control him, or use his name to feed their ego. Sometimes I think the phrase, God brings them together and the devil ties them, fits too well in some of the situations surrounding Khan's life. There is a strange magnetism in the people who get close to him today, as if they knew he carries a light they do not have, but that brightness also exposes him. That is why my wish, if I am allowed to wish for something in the life of an actor I admire, is for Ken to awaken, to open his eyes and regain control of his surroundings. He is far too valuable to let himself be dragged down by those who live in the shadows or feed off drama and manipulation. His future deserves clarity, not darkness, and I hope he will be the one to take the first step toward that light.